stalled car on the Coast View Road. This is the third such murder in as many months. Police officials believe the cases are related. All three killings have taken place in dense fog, which is exactly what the weatherman has on tap for us tonight. The forecast calls for low cloud and coastal fog to continue through to the morning. We'll have more news on the hour. Now, back to the mellow side of today's jazz. Thanks, Bill, and welcome back to the Green Room. We have a great lineup of sit back, relax, and leave that car right where it is. The driving is sure no fun.
Stan?
Heavy fog-bound areas along.
Where are you?
We'll open this hour with a cut.
Still in San Francisco? Well, I understand how important the deal is. Sure. Well, no, of course you can't walk away from it now. Well, it's a little creepy with the fog and all, but you know how my imagination gets going. I'll be fine. I love you too. I miss you. Okay, bye.
Could I talk to you, please? I got car trouble. Excuse me, lady. I'm sorry I had to bother you.
What's the matter?
I run out of gas.
Well, there's a gas station about 1.5 miles down the road.
Could I come in and use your phone and see if I can get them to send out a man?
I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
Hey, wait! Look, I don't like to bother you, lady, but my girlfriend's in the car.
Look, I'm not opening the door now. Please, go away.
I don't want to leave her alone. If you could just...
Who is it?
Officer Gary, Mrs. Wilson.
Just a moment.
I know it's the middle of the night, Mrs. Wilson, but this is important. You've seen this man before, Mrs. Wilson?
Yes, earlier this evening, around 7.
You're sure about the time?
Well, yes, my husband phoned just before 7.
You see, I told you the truth.
What did he say he wanted?
To use the phone, he said his car ran out of gas.
Oh, checks out.
Would you let me go now, please? I must get to the hospital.
Take it easy. We'll get you there.
What happened?
Sanchez's girl was missing when he got back to his car. We found her on the beach about 1 mile from here, unconscious.
Oh, God.
Do you expect your husband home soon, Mrs. Wilson?
Yes, any time now.
Well, you better lock up. Sorry to bother you. Good night.
Good night. Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. Wilson. I'm calling about Miss Turan. I see. But she hasn't regained consciousness? Uh-huh. Would you please call me if you hear anything? Yes, I'll be at the number that I left you. Thank you. The police were here, and I have been up all night long.
No, they were at my house, too.
I'll get dressed.
I got the coffee. Where's Stan?
San Francisco. I blame myself for what happened to that girl. I really do. She could have been safely inside the house. I did a terrible thing, Simon.
You had no way of knowing what would happen. You only did what was sensible at the time.
Oh, sure, it's a lot easier for you to feel detached.
I gave the police the plot of a show I'd been watching on TV last night from 7 to 8. But it's a lousy alibi. I wrote the damn thing.
No, it's a perfect alibi. No writer in the world would be away from a TV at a time like that.
This one would be. Watching what a director does to your script is a form of masochism I don't usually practice.
What form do you usually practice?
Oh, unrequited passion. Especially when it comes to married ladies.
Hey, Care.
Oh, hello, Rick,
Hi.
Ed, Tom. Right back.
Gotta go. Can't take these healthy outdoor types. See you later.
Bye.
Hey, we heard about last night. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You know, we were probably the last one to see that girl.
What?
We came in just before the fog, and they were sitting on the dock together.
Did you tell all this to the police?
Yeah, but last we heard, Sanchez was on the loose. Hey, why don't you come on with us? Yeah, it'll do you some good.
No, thanks. Not today. I'll see you later.
All right, see ya.
Excuse me. Yes? I'd like to find out about a young woman who was checked in here last night. Her name is Tehran, Marta Tehran.
Did you inquire at the desk downstairs?
Well, yes, but I got the usual routine, you know, condition unchanged, patient doing as well as can be expected. I really need to know.
Essentially, that's about all we can tell you. Are you a friend of the patient's?
Look, I just want to know that everything possible is being done for her. And if there's any expenses or...
She's still in a coma, and her chances aren't very good. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I've got to go now.
Thank you.
Money is very good when you must buy something, Mrs. Wilson.
What is it that you must buy?
I just want to do what I can.
Too late, lady. You are too late. Last night, it would have cost you nothing. Today, all the money in the world is not enough.
If you could just understand how I feel.
Words. Only words. You cannot buy what you want with words either. Last night, if a stray dog had come scratching at your door, afraid and cold and whining to be let in, what would you have done, eh?
That's not the same.
You would have let the dog in. Don't worry about paying, Mrs. Wilson. I make you this promise. You will get your chance to pay. And I will be there to collect.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sanchez. We did all we could.